So let's talk about TARS AI because this project has been up to a lot of things, and you can clearly tell by the way that the price has been moving over the last couple weeks. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what they have been up to, what they have coming up, and also the price action, where I see the price going, and where you should actually look to get an entry if you're interested in getting into this coin right here. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. At the end of the day, make sure you guys do your own research. All right, now all I ask is that you guys hit the like and subscribe button if you do enjoy today's content. And before I dive into the video, real quick, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. It requires no VPN, no KYC. The link is going to be in my description down below. But getting into TARS AI here. So the very first time I spoke about this project was when the price was sitting all the way back here. So sometime last year, it was sitting around 10 cents, 10 or 11 cents. And this thing just went nuts, right? It went from 10 cents, and a couple weeks later after I spoke about it, this thing climbed all the way up to about 50 cents. So that would have been a nice return on your investment. Now, ever since then, the markets just, it wasn't looking the best. I mean, come January, like everything started to like really just tank, right? And TARS AI, unfortunately, came down with the market, but it's not because it was a bad project. It's because the market was just being destroyed because of the whole tariffs. Okay, now these are the sorts of opportunities that people look to buy when there's just absolute panic in the overall space. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys how TARS has been performing recently. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on, but as you can see here, TARS have a whole bunch of like high name partnerships. So you see the Gate.io, you see the Bybit, you see Solana Foundation, which is actually backing them. And then you see a massive player right here, NVIDIA. This cannot be ignored in my personal opinion, right? Like NVIDIA is the name in the entire AI space. Like everybody looks towards NVIDIA, and they are partnered with NVIDIA. Now I want you guys to take a look at this right here. So recently, earlier this month, they got listed on KuCoin. Now what's very interesting about this listing is the timing, because at this point, let's take a look at Bitcoin. So that happened on April 7th. Bitcoin on April 7th was still low because it was on April 7th, it went as low as $74,000, right? The market was still coming down. And this is the point where they decided they wanted to list this thing on KuCoin. And then what happened? Bitcoin completely skyrocketed. So it looked like it would have been bad timing, but it was actually literally the perfect timing, because Bitcoin started to skyrocket, markets started to go in the right direction, and TARS AI went in the right direction as well. So perfect timing on their part. Now, another piece of news here, you can see that they are actually, they're teamed up with Amazon. So TARS AI is built on the backbone of AWS, which is very nice to see there. Another piece of news, TARS AI has launched Buyback Round 2, a major $15 million TARS or TAY buyback over the next 3 to 4 weeks. This round continues to amplify trust, strengthen value for holders, and accelerate momentum across Solana's AI frontier. Every TAY bought back will power deeper AI capabilities, unlock new layers of business intelligence, and expand the reach of our growing ecosystem. Massive news right here. Anytime I see that a team is doing a buyback, absolutely impressive. So this lets you know that they are very serious about making this project super, super big. And I can't wait to see how this thing plays out. Another piece of news here is TARS AI is introducing the $1 million AI Market Grant Program, a major initiative to support developers building at the frontier of AI on Solana, from tokenized agents to decentralized intelligent layers. The program is designed to back high-impact projects building within the native AI ecosystem of Sol. Selected teams will receive funding, infrastructure support, and access to the full TARS project suite to help bring their ideas to life. Very, very big thing. So not only are they focused on their self, they're actually looking to help other people as well in this AI space. So as you can see, they're definitely making the right moves in this space. And what's very interesting is it is still early. It is still early when you think about the market cap. Take a look at this right here. The market cap is currently 74 million. 74 million. This has the potential to really, really explode. And if this thing goes into the $1 billion market cap, people are going to be laughing all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. And what's even more interesting is when you take a look at the exchanges here, you can see that yes, they're on some top players, but they still don't have a Binance or a Coinbase listing. Can you imagine a project like this sitting at a $74 million market cap? What happens once it gets a Binance or a Coinbase or even both? It's going to go berserk. It's going to go nuts. The way that this thing has been moving recently without those listings, absolutely incredible. Now, if you take a look, you can see that's down 15% on the day, the price is sitting at 10 cents. So 10.7, the volume is also down on the day, down 57%. But when you take a look at the charts, you'll see why that is going on, right? So let's pull up the charts here for you guys. Right now, this is Trade Assist that I have pulled up. You can find this in the description down below if you're interested. But we have been in this bullish momentum since April 22nd. April 22nd, right? So TARS AI did bottom out at just over 2 cents. Bullish momentum came into effect somewhere around here. So somewhere between like maybe 3 to 5 cent area. And ever since that, it went parabolic. This thing went all the way up to 15 cents. So if you did catch the bottom here at pretty much 2 cents, nice returns all the way up here at 15 cents. If you were able to take some profits, that's what people need to do. You know, you take profits along the way. Okay. Now, right now, where the price is at, it's in a cool-off period, which is to be expected. Nothing goes up in a straight line forever. There needs to be a healthy correction. And right now, there's a possibility where TARS could come back down to about 10.1 before starting to making its way back up. And right now, it's sitting at 10.7. All right, so this actually wouldn't be a bad opportunity if you're looking to get into this one to get it around as close to 10 cents as possible. So I want you guys to check this out right here. So for an extended period of time, we saw TARS AI bounce off of that 10-cent support level. This was from June 2024 all the way up to November 2024. So this was a massive, solid support level right before this parabolic move to the upside. Massive support level. Now, that support level did get broken, but the markets, all sorts of support levels was getting broken, not just TARS AI, that's for sure. But what I like to see is when a coin goes on a nice run, I want it to break through previous support levels, because typically what happens is previous support levels ends up acting as a resistance, but TARS didn't act as a resistance. It didn't actually bounce from 2 cents to 10 cents and then come back down to 2 cents or retrace at all. It broke through that support level. So what that tells me is there is serious strength in this project right here. Okay, and it's holding above that support level that should have been resistance level. So I expect TARS to be bouncing off of that support level for hopefully a little while, you know, shows that it's showing extreme strength, and then start making its way back towards hopefully all-time highs. It all depends on what's going on in the overall crypto market. If the market continues to move in the direction that it's moving right now, it's going to go absolutely nuts. Again, these are just my own personal opinion. At the end of the day, make sure you don't forget to do your own research. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.